Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. 2025 is here, and if you've been following VR as closely as we have, you know that this could be the biggest year for VR yet. Before we dive into what's coming, I have an exciting announcement. We are kicking off the new year with a brand new giveaway. We are giving a shiny new Quest 3 away to one lucky winner, and stick around because we're going to give you the details on how to enter at the end of this video. Now, let's take a quick look back at 2024, what's in store for 2025, and why Fix My Oculus is heading to CES for the first time next week. 2024 was a really solid year for VR. We had some fantastic game releases like Batman Arkham Shadow, Skydance's Behemoth, and Metro. Sure, not everything launched perfectly, but once the bugs were patched, these games delivered on some of the best VR experiences ever. On the tech side, we saw several notable headsets enter the market in 2024. Meta's Quest 3S was definitely one of them, but if we're being honest, the reception has been tepid at best. Maybe it's just my experience, but based on the comments that I see on my videos and in my live streams, it seemed like many of you thought that the Quest 3S just didn't bring enough to the table to justify the upgrade from the 2 or the downgrade from the 3. On the other hand, the Pimax Crystal with its 12K resolution really seemed to turn heads for VR enthusiasts, but that higher price point really kind of kept it out of the reach of a lot of people that may have been interested in it. We also saw Sony release an adapter for the PSVR 2 so that you could use it for PC VR, allowing the headset to gain more versatility, which was a nice addition to its lineup. And finally, the Big Screen Beyond did launch as the world's smallest and most compact VR headset, targeting users who really value that lightweight minimalist style. It's really clear to me, and maybe it is to you, that the VR community is really yearning for something that's new and amazing, as well as something that delivers on those PC VR capabilities Meta just hasn't quite been able to capture yet. Speaking of PC VR, let's talk about Valve for a second. The VR community has really been buzzing about the Deckard lately, Valve's rumored next headset. And a lot of people think it'll actually finally make its debut in 2025. And this potential launch has really stirred up a lot of excitement, especially considering the demand for a true PC VR powerhouse. However, I do remain skeptical. Rumors of a second Valve headset have been circulating on the internet since about 2020, and in 5 years, nothing has ever materialized from those rumors. Now, with that said, I do have a speculative take on what the Deckard could be. Rather than the traditional PC VR headset or a standalone unit, I think Valve has the potential to surprise us with something that's completely unprecedented, an amalgamation of these two ideas. Imagine a headset that is to VR what the Steam Deck was to handheld gaming. It kind of feels like it might be an ambitious attempt to integrate an entire PC into a headset. And there would be a lot of advantages to this. Such a device would bring PC VR to users without the need for a PC, blending both the portability and the raw power. But what I'm particularly curious about is whether or not this innovation will push the VR development community in a way that actually allows them to take advantage of the hardware. A bold move like this could redefine the landscape, but as always, until Valve proves that they're ready to ship, I'll keep my expectations tempered. Let's talk about Google's Android XR and their partnership with Samsung. This pairing is really fascinating to me, especially when you consider Samsung's partnership with Oculus way back in 2015 when they created the Gear VR. Add to that the fact that Meta's entire platform is built on Android. Now Google and Samsung are teaming up for the new Samsung XR platform, and it kind of feels like the VR version of Mom and Dad are fighting. Meta has spent almost a decade building their house on Google's foundation, only to see Google return to the space as a competitor now. It's really an intriguing twist considering that Samsung and Meta collaborated so closely not that long ago. And the VR community is already buzzing about what that could potentially mean for the future of VR and XR. You've got the combined ecosystem of Samsung and Google, so will tools integrated into VR like Maps, YouTube, and the Google Play Store be enough to challenge Meta's dominance? Or will it spark a fiercer competition that pushes both companies to be more innovative than we've seen with VR XR products in the last 5 years? The brewing rivalry almost feels like a high-stakes chess match where Meta is doubling down on its strengths and its platform, where Google and Samsung are trying to combine strengths and leverage that against Meta. The question is really whether or not the competition will foster groundbreaking innovation, or will it create a fragmented ecosystem that leaves developers and users caught in the middle? One thing's for certain though, the VR space in 2025 is going to be a lot more interesting than it was in 2024. The excitement doesn't stop there either. CES is next week, and Fix My Oculus is going to be in Las Vegas for the first time to bring you all of the groundbreaking coverage on VR XR news. CES always feels like this mystical thing where the future of tech is unveiled, and what I'm hoping for is some pretty jaw-dropping announcements from the VR XR world. It just really feels like we're right on the brink of something special, and hopefully we get that next week at CES. So if you haven't already, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you get all the updates. Alright, and now the part that you've all been waiting for, the brand new Quest 3 giveaway. It's been a few weeks since we've done a giveaway, and our last 2 giveaways have been Quest 3S's, so we thought, let's do a Quest 3 and see how it goes. It's super easy to enter. The rules are the same as they were in the last giveaway. You click on the link in the description, and you just choose how you want to enter. You can gain entries into the giveaway by following us on certain social media channels, or by sharing the giveaway with other friends and family who enter. Our last winner, Bijan, shared the giveaway with 187 people who also entered into the giveaway. Giveaway starts today and ends January 31st, so enter as soon as you can and as many times as you can. 2025 is definitely shaping up to be one of the most exciting years for VR yet. With huge potential for new games, groundbreaking hardware, and major tech announcements, there's never really been a better time to get into VR. Let us know in the comments what you're most excited for in 2025, and stay tuned for our coverage of CES next week. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and good luck in the giveaway. As always, we'll see you on the next one.